What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to show you 5 simple snare tricks that you can do to make your production sound better. Alright, so this is the snare before. Terrible. And then snare after. Yeah, much more fun, right? So let me break down to you 5 simple steps to make your snare sound better. Before I move on, UMSIC Music community of aspiring K-pop producers, top liners, open right now for this registration. And this community is unlike any other community you've been part of because we bring in the industry experts to teach you and to mentor you for your journey in music production. And there aren't actually many K-pop communities out there that we really emphasize on making K-pop music. So yeah, and we also have monthly song challenges where we bring different leads from the K-pop labels, and we want you guys to work on it, and we collaborate with you, and good songs are going to be pitched to the K-pop market. And lastly, we also have mentorship program where you get to be mentored to receive personal feedback and to help you with your journey in music production. So check out in the description down below if you're interested. Are you guys ready? So here we go. My tip number 1, use ghost snares. So check this out. It goes. So right off bat, you can see that there's 2 and 4, but instead of going back to 2 and 4, I'm using a ghost snare right here. But not only that, this part right here is very interesting, right? It does a little interesting, cool technique in ghost snare. So once again, ghost snare right here and right here. Let's hear it one more time. Much more interesting, right? Interesting. Oh, I'm jet lagging. So right here, you can also, I talked about this already. Yeah, so ghost snare, number 1. Number 2, use pitch when it comes to making a snare. So I love having my snare laid out in a piano roll so that I can move around and make cool ghost pitch. Watch out how you pronounce pitch. So right here, you see that? Also right here. So by doing this, I am able to manipulate different pitch sounds to make it into a musical way right here. So yeah, because once you just have this, you're always just gonna have that, which is totally fine. But sometimes you want to go like, or so piano roll your snare to make it sound more interesting. Number 3, make your own fills instead of just dropping different fills that you see from a splice or something. It's good to make your own custom fill. So exactly right here and right here, you're gonna see that I made my own fills, right? So here and right here. Yeah, this beat, this groove that I'm using, tra pa 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 pa. So I thought in my head, I'm like, I want to do something like tra pa 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 pa. But when you just drag in different loops or samples from splice, you're not gonna have as much control in how you want to do it. So that's why sometimes it's good that you make your own fills like this. All right, number 4, you have to layer your snare to make it sound good. So without my layering, the snare sounds like this. It's clean and nice, but I just want to beef up my snare just a tiny bit more. So I've layered with this sound right here. And this sound basically has a little more beefy snare, and has a little more tail, and it has a little bit of an organic element, organic sound to it. So together with my snare, sounds like this. See how it's different without it? Again, just dimension wise, it's just too narrow, it's just too small. So I wanted to make it bigger just to beef it up. So now we have that, but not only that, I also have this little sound, which you can barely hear it, but in the context together it sounds like this. It just has a nice bite to it. So yes, you always should try to see if layering your snare would sound better, and if it does, great, because then you can, you know, make your snare overall sound better. Yes, so that was my number 4, layering your snare. Number 5, lastly, when it comes to doing interesting techniques, I love using reverb snares. So for example, right here, you hear that? Right here. So I used a bunch of reverb, right? Let's just exaggerate that a little bit more. Just boost the highs and make it louder. That way, what you're doing is just this one little section right here just becomes bigger, and you just give it more space to your track, and that just makes it more interesting. So how do I do that? A lot of times I just copy one of the snare sound right here, and then I just put it down here, and then I put a lot of reverb, and I cut some of the EQ to make it cool. Boom, now I have reverb going on. There you have it, guys. 5 simple steps: go snare, pitch snare, fills, making your own fills, layering your drums, your snare, and also having some reverb once in a while in your drum programming. Once again, UMSIC Music community of aspiring K-pop producers open right now for registration with bunch of crazy good programs. Check it out. It's 60-day money back, so it's really chill. You know, if you don't like it, you can quit, but I'm sure you're gonna like it. So check it out. So many great collaborations are happening in the community. Also training from the industry experts. So yeah, and there's a promo video if you'd like to check it out, and it has all the testimonials and different programs are broken down. So check it out. I'll see you guys next time. Happy New Year. Bye bye.